Today, it is all about the big shift in consciousness, the spiritual shift and change in 2024. And very, very welcome on Instagram and YouTube. I'm very, very happy that you are here today. And we will speak about the things that are happening right now. And you might have heard of those beautiful, or you might have seen those beautiful aurora borealis, those northern lights that could be experienced in all around the world, and this is really amazing. This is really an event of the century, and more on that in a moment. But first, a warm, warm welcome here on my YouTube channel, and please write down in the chat from where you are listening today. And if you have any questions, you can write them down in the chat. And if I know anything about, I will give you more information. It is really an amazing time. And if you want a newsletter where you can get information every week, what's now important for you energetically and astrologically, then please sign up for my free newsletter. You find the link below this video. Now I see you're writing, hello, good afternoon. Yes, hello, Italy. It's really amazing. The solar storm is really affecting my health. This is really big, very big. And you know, maybe I made videos about this big conjunction, this astrological event of the century when Uranus and Jupiter, they were conjunct in the sign of Aries, the first time since the 15th century. And this is really big. And now we had those intense solar flares. You might know about the sunspot cluster. The sunspot cluster 3646 64. And this sends solar flares to Earth. And this cluster is 16 times as big, only the cluster, as Earth. It's really amazing. And so, yes, those intense solar storms reaching to Earth, and they are reaching our magnetic field, and there they cause those geomagnetic storms that are really intense. It was, I think, yesterday, G5 storm. This is the most intense storm we can experience here on Earth. And there were a lot of interference with the satellites and our communication system. You might experience some cut off, maybe the phone or internet, I do not know. This was really amazing. And the sun has a cycle. I made a video about this, but only on my German channel, so sorry for that. And I spoke about the solar cycle. This is 11 years. And we are now in the most intense period of the actually 25th solar cycle. And in the solar cycle, the poles of the sun shift. They really shift, and this we experience every 11 years. But it is very important. And because of the actual energies, I think those solar flares will increase more and more the next time. I'm sure we will see another aurora borealis. This is really amazing. And this is really an event we cannot see every year. And I have never seen or heard in Germany something like this. And this is really amazing. So the solar maximum, they expect the solar maximum of the solar cycle next year, but I think it could also happen this summer because astrological, I can see such important things are happening. The sun is moves in the lunar mansion Kritika. Jupiter is in the lunar mansion Kritika. Venus is now in the lunar mansion Kritika. Uranus is in the lunar mansion Kritika. And Kritika is the energy of the sun. And Uranus, Sun, and Jupiter, those are the big luminaries. They are really important when they are in the energy of the Sun. So this is really big, not only astrological with the Jupiter and Uranus conjunction, and this was not so long ago. It was 21st of April, and now we have the 12th of May. This is really 20 days about. That's really amazing. And what I also feel, and I made a video about this, we made it. I really can feel it. I can experience it with my energy. We made it. We are in the shift, but we made it. It means that we are now on a level of consciousness that can't switch back in any way. We are really going straight forward to the new earth, and this is really amazing. And also the pyramids in Gizeh, they are more activated with those high energies of the sun. And yes, of course, you can maybe feel those energies in the body, but there's really nothing you have to be afraid of. This is all natural. And the sun is an energy you have inside of yourself. The sun is the cause of creation. Nothing can exist without the light of the sun. The sun stands for the consciousness of God, and we all are part of this consciousness. And so every animal, every plant, everything has the energy of the sun. This nourishes us. This gives us the light. And without sun, no life is possible. So we do not have to be afraid of the sun. The sun is part of our energy. And now we learn to act more from this higher frequency realms. And that's fine. Nothing to be afraid of. And the moon is the reason for your incarnation. Did you know? Write down in the chat. And if you have any questions, please write them down so I can give you more information. James wrote, my Jupiter is in Taurus, in the lunar mansion Kritika. Not easy energy for me. Yes, the energy of Kritika is like a edge of a knife. And this means you are really critical. And it's for you black or white. And you are judging and looking for the right way. This is Kritika. It's not so easy to handle, of course, but it has a lot of power. Kritika has a lot of power. It's a little bit like a warrior. That's what I see. So, yes, and another very important thing I forgot to tell you is about the 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 axis of the earth, because Earth itself is in always moving, and Earth shifts its axis, or yes, the Earth is shifting, and we are now in the movement nearer to the galactic center. That's very important because the galactic center is really of high frequency. And this means we have a cycle about 26,000 years. And half of the cycle, 13,000 years, is the movement in the dark. And this happened when Atlantis fell down, you can say. Then we forgot that we have star siblings and that we are part of a greater consciousness. We forgot everything. And now the cycle of the darkness is finished, and we are now in the cycle back to the light, back to a new understanding who we are and that we are part of a big star family. This is really big. And now this cycle starts with those energies. It's really amazing what we can experience there. We are turning towards the galactic center. And maybe you have heard of the photon belt. This is a very important energy belt, and it is determined near the Pleiades. And also, Earth is coming nearer to this photon belt, and this means higher frequencies. So, this is really very, very important what we are experiencing now. And maybe you also know the Maya calendar. The Maya calendar stopped at the end of 2012. You know, this was amazing, amazing date. And now we have 12 years after the end of the Maya calendar. This is also very important because the number 12 speaks of a completion, of a cycle that ends. We have 12 hours daylight and 12 hours nightlight. We have 12 months. We have 12 planets. And you know, Jesus in the Bible had 12 sorry, I forgot the name, but you know, the 12 persons standing near him. And so the number 12 is serpents, I think, something like this. Sorry. And so the number 12 is really important. Maybe you have seen the picture of a symbol. All old nature cultures have this symbol, and this is a circle and a cross in the circle. It is also connected to the sign of Venus we have in Vedic astrology, and this is an amazing sign. It is really connected to our heart and our consciousness, and Venus stands for the heart. And this symbol symbolize the four directions, but also the four elements: fire, water, earth, and air. And 3 is the number of completion. Everything has one side and another side, and there's a neutral. So you also know the holy triangle. I'm sure you might have heard of Father, Son, and Spirit, or Mother, Father, Child, or something like this. So the number 3 is also a reason why we are born. And what would I say? And those 4 directions, or those 4 elements, have three perspectives, and this sums up to 12. So 12 is really a very important number, and this day we have such great activation of our DNA. It's really very, very amazing what we are experiencing right now. This is a collective transformation we are in, and we can see it astrological, but also what sun is doing right now. And we also see it in those natural disasters we experience at this time here on earth. And also the chaos on the outside is really shows us something big is happening. Those wars we experience now, you might have thought such a war could not happen anymore here on earth because of the consciousness. And that's also true, that those people who are in this high consciousness, they are really separated from those wars. That's really true. Only if your soul wants to experience it for a reason. And so those external chaos and wars and revolutions are a symbol of this great transformation, of the completion of the old cycle and starting something really big and new. Yeah, but now I think I spoke a lot. Now I will look if you have any questions for me. This would be really nice. Hi, Sylvia from Israel. Oh, I love everybody. I love all the people in the world, and I love the people of Israel, really. They are so high in frequency. But I also love the people of Palestine and all the others. There's really, for me, no difference at all. And I do really not understand and do not want that fights have to happen anymore, really. Okay, but now I will check what you are writing. Yes, and if you feel any body experience, I made today energy update speaking about Jupiter's connecting to the fixed star Algol. That's not so easy. You might can feel some problems today, especially. Okay, how will the sun burst affect Earth physically? I think, yes, this can also trigger earthquakes and also volcano eruptions. I also speak in my video today about the date of May the 18th. There I also spoke about this. This is really a big trigger. I think so. And of course, the people, because the sun is also important for our orientation. And with those energies, for some people, this can really bring them disorientation and also dizzying and a lot of such things. Okay, follow Stefan Burns on solar flares and spiritual health also. We just got started, watch him. Okay, Mother Earth and Father Sky, very well said. Yesterday I was doing dishes. I thought or voice came into my head and said, "You have been living where you are since 1998. Experience the dark side. Now it's over." That's really the biggest and most important message for now. It's over, really. It's over. That's fine. Now you can really feel this relief and start again. After COVID and the vaccinations and all those topics and the wars, we can really start from our heart new. Bring new impulses into your life. That's really important. And if you want, you can, I have an online course where you can learn to activate your mediumship abilities. This is really fine. We have their live streams, and you also have an online course where you can watch small videos, learn everything, how to connect to your higher self and activate your clairvoyance and all those things. It's really a fine course. And I also will integrate high vibrational energies of healing angels. This is really a very, very special course. Check the link below the video. And I have an online course um, about your belief system, how to change negative beliefs. And really, your belief system is everything that determines your life and how you might find fulfillment. So this is also important. And of Vedic astrology, I have an online course. So you can learn everything from me. And I love my courses. Okay, let's look. What are your questions? Please tell me. Tell me about Revati Nakshatra, please. What shall I tell you? Revati is the last of the 27 nakshatras, and Revati is a good nakshatra. It speaks of this big transformation and security, that your journey is secure. The god is Pushan, the god of this lunar mansion. So it's really a good nakshatra. Welcome, Iran. Greetings, dear dad. So amazing to connect to all places here on earth. Immigration is planned replacement migration. Aloha from Hawaii. Wow. In the center of the heart chakra of the world. That's Hawaii. That's really very powerful cleansing rains here. Wow. Bhakti. Wow. That's amazing. I also want to go to Hawaii. But that's not so easy with 4 dogs, you might know. I have 4 dogs. Okay, do you have any further questions for me? Then I can really give you information. And if not, so then I think I wish you an amazing Sunday evening. In Germany, we have today Mother's Day, and this is very nice for all the mothers, and to send them blessings for their amazing work. So I send blessings to all mothers, to every place here on earth. Hello from Istanbul, Turkey. Wow, amazing. So, is World War III near? Hear that. It's not so easy to answer this question, really. Because if I'm looking astrological, and we had also a Uranus-Jupiter conjunction in the Second World War, 1940. So you could say there are some similar energies active right now. And now we have the 18th of May. I made this video where I spoke about Rahu and Mars. They come together, and also Ketu. It could be possible some more terrorist attacks. So it's not an easy time. And we see the horoscope of USA is really triggered, and we had those passes of the solar eclipses that crossed in the USA and speaks of a split. So it's not really easy. But I do not feel that a third world war will happen. Sorry, I do not feel it. I do not see it, and maybe the shift of the consciousness is too big on Earth. But what also, and I also made a channeling, what our spiritual star siblings always say is that we should take action, more action, not only meditating, really speak to our leaders and our parties, political parties, and really speak out what we want. That's really very important. So I think, and mostly to find inner peace and to live in peace. This is important. To see out the peace, we have to really bring it in our life and live it from our heart, this peace. How about next pandemic? Oh, Matma, you're asking me not so easy questions now. I spoke about that it is possible because this axis of Rahu Ketu, those shadow planets, Rahu Ketu, are very, very important. And they are in the axis of 6 and 12, and this speaks about illness. And Ketu in the 6th and Rahu in the 12th. Really, it is possible. And Also, when Mars is now there in the sign of Pisces, it is possible, but it's only a possibility. We can only read the energies, and we do not have one world. I know it's not so easy to understand. Our brain cannot understand it, that there are infinite versions of Earth, and your energy determines in which world you will find yourself. And so um, this there will be Earth with a pandemic and Earth without a pandemic. Maybe a fake pandemic or a real pandemic. Everything is possible. So we will see how it will play out. Till now, I think toy, toy, toy. Nothing big happened, but um, I also heard something about China, that there is something new. I'm not so sure about this, but how far away is the coming Antichrist, or is he a fiction? Now the questions are coming, and very, very amazing questions. Um, Antichrist. I do not see the Antichrist. It's really, we have to understand that the Christ consciousness is our consciousness, our awakened consciousness. So if we go into this old thinking of dark and light, of good and bad, of Christ and Antichrist, we are always in the polarity. The new energies, 5D, says to us, there is no good and bad. It is on one and the same. It is only the perspective you're looking on. So I do not fear of an Antichrist or see that he's coming. This is the old story of bringing fear to people. Really, I do not see it. But it could be good for a new video to speak about the Antichrist. Okay. Don't worry, the Chinese are working on that. I think so too. They will work on a new virus. Okay. Um I'm interested in your energized heart crystal necklaces. Yes, they're really beautiful. Could you briefly explain the difference or meaning in the various colors? Yes, Pat, I would like. And we can send them to every place on earth now. Maybe it takes a little time, but it will come to you if you want. And sorry, we cannot change the transport costs. They are they are. Okay, the blue one is for activating your mediumship ability to have more contact to the spiritual world. And when you purchase one of those crystals, you get them with a meditation so you can activate them. Then I have the orange one. And the orange one is for frequency, to level up your frequency, because everything we experience is about frequency. And the orange one is also good for grounding. And I was on festival, like a festival, and with my crystals, and a young woman came to me, and I saw her energy. She's really high spiritual energy, and she held the orange one in her hand, and then she had visions of the Pleiades, and that was really amazing. She stand near me only with the crystal, connecting with the crystal. Then I have a clear one, a bigger one around. This is a master crystal. And this master crystal you get with a personal message from me about your spirit guides or something like this. This is really brings more clarity, brings you in your mastership. This is all those crystals together, you can say, the master crystal. Then I have a green one. The green one is for healing, to support you in your own healing process. It's really fine. It's a green one. Then I have a violet one, purple. This is also really very, very nice. It's about magic. It is about protection of your energy. And it's really also very, very nice. And you can check this on my website, Sylvia group.com. And then look on the crystals, a shop, and then on the crystals. You can check them if you want. Okay. Uh, Remember to click the like button. Ocean Soul, that's amazing. Thank you very much. Okay. What else? Do you have any more questions? Do you? Moment. Sylvia, I began meditating after reading the pocketbook edition of the Book of Paramahansa Yogananda, Metaphysical Meditations. Yeah, amazing. Amazing person, amazing book. I've read the book, I think I was 20 or something. It's long ago, but it's really nice. And his teacher, Yukteswar, Yukteswar, I do not really know the name, but the teacher of Paramahansa Yogananda was a Vedic astrologer. He was of great wisdom. He could levitate. He really defeated death. That's really amazing. You see what Vedic astrology is important for. That's really fine. Could you speak in Tartaria? Sorry, no. I can only make a short light language transmission if you want. 145 viewers watching, but only 37 likes. Come on. Thank you. Okay. Many videos on YouTube now. Must have been early filming. Okay. Yes. The video from today I filmed today in the morning. We now have here evening. So I would give you a small light language transmission for this day, okay? So we can end, and thank you so much. And please, if you have any questions and you see this video later after the live stream, you can also write down your question so I can answer you the next time of the live stream. Sylvia, do you see a fake rapture coming in 2024? People getting missing. Fake rapture, what do you mean? Sorry, fake rapture coming in 2024. I'm not sure what you people getting missing. What you mean, sorry? I only saw Swami on video last 5 years. Okay. So thank you so much, so much. I will give you a short light language transmission. Moment. I have to come into the energy. Mia to wanete, watakama, washitama, mehatala. Ayamato taka istama. Thank you so much. I love you.